Hello Year 2s, today we're going to be looking at fractions of quantity. For this lesson you're going to need paper, a pencil, some objects to count with. I'm using some sweets, 4 plates or bowls. To start with, we've got a challenge. Here is your challenge. Can you put the 6 pieces of chocolate equally into the box? What is half of one box? Let's have a look at this challenge together. We want to find half of 6. I'm using sweets instead of chocolate, so you could use pasta, raisins, whatever you can find at home to use. When we look at our fraction, we need to remember that the denominator shows us how many parts we need to split our number into. I need to split it into 2 groups. So this is my chocolate box. And now I'm going to divide my sweets to show the fraction. So half of 6 equals 3. Here are some questions on finding half of a quantity. You might want to pause the video here and use objects or drawings to work out the answers. For this problem I'm going to use drawings. Holly has her cake split into 3 and we want to share her 6 cherries. So she's finding a third of 6. I'm going to start by putting 1 cherry in each part of the cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I can see that there would be 2 cherries on each part of her cake. So 1/3 of 6 equals 2. Here are some questions on finding a third of a quantity. Like before, you might want to pause the video and use your objects or drawings to solve the answers. It's time for another challenge. So before I show you how to solve a quarter of a quantity, I want you to have a look at this problem. Is Lulu correct? She says that 1/4 of 20 children are boys. How could you solve this problem? To solve this problem, I want to find out what 1/4 of 20 is first. So I'm going to share that number between 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can see that I've got 5 in each group. So 1/4 of 20 equals 5. Now I can look back at the picture and check to see how many boys there are. I'm going to mark them off. 1, 2, I'm going to keep looking, 3, 4, I can't see any more. I can only see 4 boys, so I think Lulu is incorrect. It's practice time again. Here's some quarters of quantities. Remember to use your objects or drawings to help you solve these problems. You might want to pause the screen so that you can keep the questions there. This question has 2 parts to it. First of all, it's asking you to find a quarter. That isn't too tricky now that we've had a practice. Have a go at that one first. Then come back. How can we work out 3/4 of 24? Let's have a think. I've already shared my sweets into quarters. Remember to look at the fraction carefully. For 1/4 of 24, it's asking me to find 1, which is my numerator, out of 4 groups, my denominator. Here I can see that 1/4 is 6. Now I want to find 3/4. If I look at the numerator, I can see that it's asking me for 3 out of 4 groups. So I need to add 3 of these groups together. So I've got 6, add 6 to make 12, add another 6, which is 18. So 3/4 of 24 is 18. Here's your practice. Remember to use your drawings or objects to help you work it out. Pause the screen to keep the questions there. Well done for all your hard work, Year 2s. If you want to keep practicing, have a look at our website where I've put some more activity sheets. Have fun!